demonstrate one more time. Chris, please stop. Thank you. I'm going to demonstrate one more time, guys. Remember, phases of the moon. I'm going to do it from where I'm looking at. Okay? And you guys can watch me as I go around. And then we're going to, again, test it out. You guys will each get to do it. And I'm going to come around and see what you guys think your moon is. I start over here. And what am I looking at?
New moon.
A new moon, because I can't see anything. It's dark. It's just a dark side. But as my moon, I'm the Earth now, so as my moon starts to rotate around me, or revolve around me, I'm sorry, I can start to see a little bit of light. So what is that? We learned the moon phases.
Waning crescent.
It's a crescent, but what kind of crescent?
Waxing.
All right. It's a waxing crescent, guys. It's a waxing crescent because it's getting bigger. And then it starts to get bigger, and now it's a really big waxing crescent. And it gets to about here, and I can see half of the moon now lit in the night sky. So what is that? A waxing half moon because it's getting bigger. It went from nothing to a crescent to a half moon. Now I can see almost the whole thing, but not quite the whole thing.
What is it?
What do I have?
Half moon.
Nope. Gibbous. What kind of gibbous? Waxing or waning? Waxing gibbous, guys. Think about it. It went from crescent.
Waning gibbous.
Kevin, next time you will take your moon, take it away, and we'll go outside. Because this is what come I've talked to you this morning, and Miss Myers has talked to you. That's it. Okay? It went from crescent to half to gibbous. So it's a waxing gibbous. I go over here, and what do I have now? I can see the whole thing.
Full moon.
Full moon. And now the whole thing happens again because I go over here and it starts to get dark on this side. So I have a waning gibbous. Chris and Mason, please stop. Chris, please stop. I have a waning gibbous because it's getting smaller. Then it goes back to a half moon. But this time it's a waning half moon, not waxing. Waxing is getting bigger. Waning is getting smaller. Oh no, now I can only see a crescent. What kind of crescent is it?
Waning.
Waning, you're right, because it's getting smaller. And back to a new moon. Okay, and that cycle takes 28 days. 28 days. So it's not like one day it's a waxing crescent, then the next day it's a waxing half moon. It takes a few days to get to each one. It grows and shrinks. Alright, we're going to make an eclipse after we do our moon phases, okay? So I want everybody to spread out a little bit so you're not all together, so you can all get the sunlight. Spread out. Spread out a little bit, Rob. Move down. Move down. Move down. Guys, fill in. All you guys are bunched up. Fill in over here. Paige, River. River's paying attention. Can everybody else pay attention? Mason. Thank you. Move down. Let's make a circle so you guys aren't all scrunched together. Alright, now, guys, I want you all to do your moon phases, but do them slowly because I'm going to be coming around. I'm going to ask you what phase you're in at that time. Alright? So don't go, okay, I'm done like that. I want you to think as you're going around what phase you're in. Okay, Mason, stop. What phase are you in right now? What do you see? How much is light and how much is dark? Just a little bit, right? So what is that? What's that little bit? What shape? You can tell the shape. Alright, it's getting bigger or smaller? Waxing is bigger. Alright, Mason's got a waxing crescent because it's just starting to grow. Chris, stop. Alright, Chris, what do you have? Is it just about a gibbous? Is it waxing or waning? Is it getting bigger or smaller? Smaller? Okay, you have a waning gibbous if it's getting smaller. Alright, Devontae, stop. What do you have? You have what? Yeah, you can see a little. Devontae's like on the first day of his cycle, so he's got a very, very small waxing crescent. Alright, Deshaun, are you moving? You gotta have your moon moving. Alright, stop. So what do you have? Stop, guys. Stop. You have what? It is a crescent. Which way were you going? Is that getting smaller or bigger? Smaller, alright. Waning crescent. Nico, stop. What do you got? Waxing gibbous. Yeah, that's probably the first few days of a gibbous. It's just, you're right, it's just over a half moon, right? Because theirs happened. It's just like, just about there. So you said waxing or waning? Waxing. It's getting bigger. All right, Marco, stop. What do you got?
I think I got a waning. I got a waning.
Waning. Not a crescent. I know you were one of the ones who got your crescent and your gibbous. No, you got it perfect yesterday. You got it perfect yesterday. Yeah, you did a great job. Remember, a crescent is when there's only a little bit of light. But here you got. So what is it when you have almost all light?